Good morning, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing? And thank God for having us all here. So if you watch me, and that means you are alive. So let's say thank you to God for that. Thank you for all those who joined me this morning on my live outside on my yard, my kitchen, matter of fact. So I thank God for all of that. And Pisces, for all those who put in orders, they're going out tomorrow, okay? For the readings, I did them today, and if you order reading as of today, you will get it tomorrow, okay? So thank you for all those who go onto my webpage and purchase my items, such as my Magic Black Spell Breaker candle, my Prosperity, Abundance, Healing, Growth, Wealth, Fertility candle, to Love Yourself candle, the Justice candle, okay, the Red Dust Protection, my Sage come with Palo Santo. Everybody should have a walnut bath because that is working with your shadow side. This is my bracelets, my jewelry, what I have on my arms, my stones and my crystals, my salt bath, my detox salt bath, and bags, herbs in the bag also. I hope I didn't forget nothing. If you want some sea moss, I also have that. Pisces, if you are, so that's if you want to order something online. I wanted to say something. I know that a lot of people come onto the you.Tos for whatever reasons, okay, whatever you want to know. And a lot of people are learning to do rituals and stuff like that, right? So I just want to say that tarot is not for everybody. You understand? And whether you are a Pisces and whatever it is, but tarot's not for everybody, all right? You got some people that want to come into watching tarots, and I don't know if they look at it as a joke or, let me get the answers for this, but let's not play with this tarot. It's not for you to play with, and I'm definitely telling you that. All right, be careful on what you tapping into, and if this is not what you want to listen to or whatever, go see a real doctor. Because some people need real doctors. They don't need to be watching tarots. And then you got people, they are very strange. I come a lot of strange people. And like I said, just because you're a Pisces and you don't tap into your gifts or whatever, we all have gifts. But just because you're a Pisces, and you don't tap into this or whatever, and some people watch tarots and go to church. I just don't understand it because I would not be able to step into no church but because I deal with tarots, and everybody in church think that we are the devils and all of this, but I just want to say the people that go to church are the worst people in the world. They are liars and everything else. And some of y'all go to these churches that the preacher is screwing the people from church and the minister and all of this. And they got more problems than we will ever have, right? They preach the word, but they don't follow it. So tarot is not for everyone, all right? And I'm just starting to notice some people that I come across that come through my channel, and I just don't understand it. And I feel like they when they first come here, it's like the first thing they say is to me is like, oh, somebody's doing witchcraft or voodoo on somebody, and that's not so. That's not true. Okay. Like sometimes I feel like people put other people to be somebody huge to do stuff like this to people, and that's not true. I feel like people can do anything to you just by thinking and speaking negative to you. All right. But dabbing in these different types of energy, and then people think, are they doing something? That's the first. Oh, they doing something. Oh, yes, they are, because I don't know how they can do that. No, they just like, I don't understand. Like, sometimes it blows my mind because people be on some other real shit, and it's nothing like you thinking. I mean, voodoo exists. The darkness exists just like the light. But I just feel like some people think automatically that when something bad is happening to them and they never even tapped into this world, they just come across and all of a sudden they feel like somebody is doing something to them. And I'm going to say negativity stands from the way people think and speak of others, right? You can be very dark within yourself and don't have to never touch nothing, all right? But there is people such as I and other people that truly believe in what they do, all right? And but another thing I want to say is when you want to do something for yourself or someone, you need to do it yourself, okay? You need to do whatever you need to do on your own. Magic, I can help you, but how can you say, can you do this or do that? Because the first thing I'm going to do, and I don't do that for everybody, okay? I'm not going to go out my way, but I'm not going to be doing any burning for anyone, whether it's a candle or whatever. You need to do it in your own space or for whoever you wanted to do it for. The justice, the break, the spell and all of that. The spell is not in my house. It's not with me. Like, I don't understand certain people. Like, certain people don't need to be watching you.To, and that's all I gotta say. Like, your mind is clearly going somewhere else. All right? Like, goodbye somewhere else. And you can believe what you want, but it don't go the way you think it is. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, that's not like, it's not like, you need to go see somebody for real. And then you need to look at the situation, because the situation that you think that you saying it is not. It's a side to every story. You need to find out what the side is and stop finger pointing on what you think happened or what it is. All right? Or how evil you think somebody is. Like, that's not so. Some people don't need to be watching you.To. All right? And that's some real shit. And that's all I got to say. I come across people that's really, I don't know what land they touching, but something ain't right with them. All right? And then I know people that watch you.To, or, I can tell your aura or your energy, yes, and it's and it's what you believe in, all right? It's what you believe in, all right? It's within you. So I really wanted to talk about that. I'm going to have to do a you.To where it's all about that, manifesting whatever it is that you want, in candles, in baths, in what you drink and what you put on you. And it can be anything, the cleansing of the house, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever ritual it is. It's nothing can work unless you and your energy are connected to it. Do you understand? All right? All right, so here we go. I'm using Nicole Sweet Legal Justice. All right? Sweet Legal Justice. All right? All right, now. So let's get going with this. Art, Michael, Jonah, Art, please give me 3 cards. The first card you got, that justice keeps falling out. I don't know what the hell is going on, but that justice is coming out at the beginning. So Libra, are you messing with a Libra? Filing a report. Filing a report. What is going on? Is somebody, I don't know, court. Somebody going to court. Somebody's doing paperwork to go to court. All right. Or somebody already filed a report on you or you on them. And this ain't for everybody, you know. Do you feel like you're not being treated right? Do you feel like somebody gave you a write-up? Somebody gave you a warning at work? I mean, do you feel like something is just not right? Right? Do you feel like you got to go to the union at your job? All right? Do you need somebody to represent you, or you feel like you need to call the union or go to your union hall because something is not right at work? Is it at your job? Is it at your home? Is it a accident, a report, or something here? Or are you going to court for your kids? All right? I don't know. But that's for who it may serve. That's for who it may serve. And I don't know who is serving. That's for who it may serve, okay? Now, moving on. I don't know. Sometimes, you know, it all depends. And sometimes you get stopped by the cops and then they write what they want on the report, which is not true. All right? And then you got to go to court and fight it, you know. But I don't know. It's something here that you, and the court is in question. It may be that you don't even have to go to court, right? Or you trying to figure what, you know, am I going to court? Are they going to charge me or whatever it is, right? And it don't have to be serious. It can be anything, all right? Are you going to court for your rent, all right? Are you, I don't know. Okay, it says unfound fear. They are fears to trust. Okay, they are afraid to trust and get hurt. Unfound fear. They are afraid to trust and get hurt. The illumination is keeping them locked in anxiety, unable to act upon their love. So it's somebody here that feels like they can't, you know, show how much they care. Or it may be a Pisces that has been hurt so much that they're not opening up, right? They're not trusting, right? So it can go either or, but it looks like it's a woman here that's like afraid to trust, afraid to give their heart away, afraid to deal with anybody, right? And that's not good because, you know, every person in the world is not the same. Maybe you've been hurt before. Maybe you don't trust people. I don't know, right? I just stay to myself because I've always been like this all my life. I don't really deal with people, right? And that's for real. That's not me just saying, you know, when I went to work outside of my job, outside of my home, and I had a real, you know, going to work for somebody else. I mean, that's the most I've seen people. After that, I would come home and it would be just about me, my animals, right? The friends that I have where I live that I consider some close to me is the people that I work for, that I Paola, you know, she's been to my house and she's always been close to me, always. She's a Virgo. Like, I'm not close to too many people, but the people that I do consider being close to me where I live are like truly my family. Like, and they're not blood related, but I consider her I feel like she's my daughter, right? And she comes over and we have such a good time. It's like she's such a good person, such, you know, good hard worker. All right. And her birthday is this month, so I wanted to see something on here. So I want to move on with this. I don't want to take too much time. September the 21st is my dad's birthday of this month. Yes. So dad's birthday, and I went and changed mom's flowers. My mom and my dad are in the same in the same place. All right. So here we go. Spirits, tell me what I need to know. Beautiful, beautiful. Cancer, moving on. The fastest moving energy in the major. Are you dealing with Cancer? Because this is like flying, honey. This is like, woof, going. And see, that's the part of the full moon. And then every day is a different sign. It's not like the full moon and then illuminate. No, every day you're going through something different. So towards the beginning of the full moon, you was going through some feeling, like, oh. And now it's like moving on. It's like you moving on from this. And Pisces, I done lit a fire in my fire pit. And it was huge this morning. All right? And it feels good because we're entering September. It's September where it's all like the pumpkins and the apples and, the putting your coat on, your sweater, dressing to that crispy air, that clean air. Not that hot air, but that clean air. People are now putting clothes on them. In the summer, you like people walking damn half naked. Now you got clothes on you. In the summer, men go crazy out there, but in the winter, they want to come in and act right. All right? That's how they do, honey. Like, you break up in the summer, you make up in the winter. What the fuck? All right? So, but this is all good. This is all good. Some things are moving very fast for you. Very fast. But, okay, but you went through something because you're like, I don't know if I should trust on this, right? I like it already. The 9 of Wands, whatever it is in the horizon that you've been looking for, waiting for to arrive, it is right there. It's moving fast to you and you starting to see it, feel it, starting to feel good. You starting to feel like things is getting better for you, all right? You got the musician. You got 2 already. 2 already. You started with the charity, moving fast. Then you got the 9. It's like you feel this, whatever it is, it's like you feel it right there at your fingertips. All right? At your fingertip. 9 is saying like an attachment. Like you feel like, everything is coming to a fulfillment. Like you start to feel like things is coming together, but moving quickly for you. And then you got the musician, right? It's whatever it is, whatever's up can go down, right? As above, so below, right? But I feel like you working things, you making things happen for you, all right? It's like you really focusing on what you need to do, right? And this is good because it can also mean like a trickster, somebody trying to play tricks, but no, I feel like someone here is really connecting to their spirituality. Someone here is coming into an awareness. The musician that Gemini and Virgo, right? That Mercury, that air is just air all over you, right? So, and that's what it means. It means new things are coming. Like, September is here. Let's welcome September. Let's be happy for all the Septembers, y'all. All right. Applause, baby. Applause you. Right? But things is moving. It's when a lot of people going back to school. Like, kids are going back to school. Like, you get that break. Like, you know what I mean? But everything is moving along and moving quickly. It seems like this time is flying. Right? It's moving very fast. Like, you don't even know what the time went. You don't even know what last month went. It just went like zip. Right? It zipped through. Right? So, let's move on with the reading. Pisces, I feel like whatever it is that you've been waiting on is arriving. And it's right there. It's right at your fingertip. Right? It's like right where you can feel it. Right? So, I'm happy to say that things are moving quickly. I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer, a Virgo, or a Gemini, or Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, right? But it's something here that's moving very quickly, and I like to say the majors here, which is a Cancer and a Gemini and a Virgo, right? So they are the majors right here, as we can see, all right? So it's, remember that change promise by the 8 of Wands. It's a change that is promising you and is coming quickly, right? It doesn't appear to have been a change for the good, right? The woman on the 9 of Wands has had her home armor, right? It's like she's, looking, but making sure that she's in a safe zone, right? Her family and supporters seem to go on, and she's all on her own, right? And it can be terrifying, right? It seems she's built a makeshift barrel and is lying in waiting with her last available weapon. It's like you're sitting there and you are it's like you've been through war, but you're protecting yourself. But I'm telling you, things will be moving from that part of your life, whatever it was. What she won't do is give up. That's right, right? The important thing is to remember that she's built her barrel with her own spiritual staff, right? The things she learned on her own spiritual journey, and the armor with a final one. So it's like, and then you got the musician after the 9 of Wands. So it's like you're very protected, right? You're very protected, right? And you had to learn to build that. And that's why it says unfound fear. It's like you don't trust, right? You don't trust. And it's kind of weird that I'm saying this, but for some reason, I had this particular person that follows me, and I don't know why she's in my head. I don't know, but I just felt like something here it's like, I don't feel like she need to be watching you.To, because I feel like this is not her. It's like, I feel like she's looking for all the answers in the wrong place, right? And I also feel like, let's not talk, like I said, let's not talk about somebody doing witchcraft on you. It's not that. I feel like it's your own. It's coming within yourself and what you want to think, right? It's like you think somebody's evil when they're not. And I don't know why this lady keeps popping up on my head. And because I feel like this is not her. It's like she came into you.To for, let me find out, and here I come, cross her. But nah, you need to zip your ass out of here, because to me, it's like you just don't feel right to me. You understand? It's like somebody that don't feel good to me. Like that energy is not good, right? Like the energy that they carry is not good. And that's why I always protect myself from this kind of stuff that people are tapping into stuff that they don't even know. And they just saying it out their mouth. Like, it's not good. But anyway, things are going to be moving fast for you. And I feel like you feel like I need to protect myself. The 9 of Wands is just that. It's like when you are protecting yourself, right? When you are, you don't, whatever it is, the 9 of Wands is like, this is that, the moon in Sagittarius, right? It's like, what won't kill you will make you strong, all right? Determination, right? It's like you finally pushing yourself to the end, to that finish line, right? Excited for what is to come. Finding motivation in facing difficult challenges. And it's like this already is happening to you. Like you've been through that. Like, things come into you fast, and then things happen, and then you have a difficult time moving on, or, dealing with a situation. But then you for some reason, when things like this happen, is when you start asking God, or you start praying. When things is not going, that's when you want to step in and oh Lord, please, 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 and help, right? So, and the musician is there, and it says just that. All right. It's like people, sometimes, I don't know. It's like, I don't know where your spirituality is. I really don't. But when you need the Lord, or whatever you want to call the universe, is when you need him. It's when you're going to ask. But along along the rest of the time, you don't look at him. You don't, he don't, exist at that time to you, only when you feel yourself like you in a difficult situation, right? So your efforts allow you to move forward on your goals. A position is secure and held, right? Unanswered offers is something that's going to be paid off to you. It's like you worried about stuff, but everything's going to work out, right? It's like you pushing yourself to that finish line, but things move fast, and then things happen, and then you feel like, oh, this is not going nowhere and all of this, but the effort you put into you will move you on. And no matter what it is that you're going through, this too shall pass. But then you got the musician here that you got all the tools to push yourself to the next level, to fill out application, to get that new job, to get that new home, to get that car, to move forward with whatever it is, like to move out of a court situation, or feeling like thank God it's over with, all right? Or to feeling like you were stuck. Thank God I feel like I'm moving on now. Like things are feeling better for me. That's what it feels like with this magic around you. Is some people really are into their rituals. And if it, like I say, like you know what you're doing. This is what you do. Right? This is how you live. Right? And that's how it is. Some people, okay, you can be a lawyer. That's what you do. You're a lawyer. You're a waitress. That's what you do. You're a waitress. You mail deliver. That's what you do. You mail deliver. You work in a company. Okay, well, I work my rituals. What I do, and I do it well. And I don't play when it comes to spirituality. It's not just what you believe. It's what you practice. Okay? It's a difference. I don't know why I'm going there, but this is deep to me. This is like something here is too deep. And it's like, I don't know, but it's like some energies, okay? So then you moving on. It's like you are definitely moving on. Let's find out what is going on. What is fast? It's like you went through something, right? But now you are, and it's like, this is how it happened. Things came in and moved fast. It happened fast. And then when it happened, it's like, now let's move on from this. You can move on from it, right? You may not like what happened, or you may not agree with it, but let's move on. But then somebody here is like, oh, I'll tell you, I put it on God. You're going to get your karma back. And that's what it feels like. It's like this karma is coming to get someone, right? And it's like something that happened to you. I feel like you went into like, you're going to pay for what you did to me, or you treated me unfair, and the universe is going to watch over this. They're going to get you, right? Tell me more. It's like somebody is in their deed, and I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about somebody that knows what they're doing, all right? Like really knows what they're doing. So with this Cancer, this moving fast, the fastest moving energy, you got the Three of Pentacles. Now let's work together, and it's around this time. All right, you got your coat on. It's starting to get cold. Can we work together? Now you getting back to being in a better place. All right, working together, working in a project, a new job. Or somebody wants to work with you, wants you to be a part of their team, or somebody that you wasn't talking to or getting along with. Now you come to sit at a table where you're speaking to each other. All right, you working things out, right? Tell me what this Nine of Wands is. The King of Swords. Okay, so you've been pushed to do what you need to do, right? You've been pushed to do it. It's like somebody got you to the point of no return, so you did what you had to do, which is a good thing. When people make you do something because your back is against the wall and you do it, it's for the best. Trust me, it's for the best. Nothing in your life happens because it's not supposed to. It happens because it is supposed to. And then some of us go to the extreme with it and be determined to make it there, right? So then you got this King of Swords. It's like you determined to do something. You determined to get to that finish line. You're going to get paid well for whatever it is that you've been through, because you got the musician. Everything, you got all the tools to make something happen, right? Everything can be happening with that musician. Now, some people are more witchy than others, all right? And things can happen. Trust me when I tell you, right? But then, on top of this Nine of Wands, you get the King of Swords, somebody that's looking at the weight they got to pick up. They thinking about, okay, I'm at this point, so let me add on to this weight because I got to build myself up more. Okay? I got to come strong here, right? The King of Swords, very smart, intelligent. When I tell you intelligent, you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they very smart. The way they move, they think about it, they analyze it before they make moves, right? So it's saying that somebody push you to no return, right? But now they're saying, now I got to think about this. So it's somebody that somebody got you to the point of no return, but now they're thinking, I know I got to pick. It's somebody lifting weights, and somebody saying, can I pick this up? I'm going to work till I get this over my head, right? It's like they analyzing everything that they doing, right? They thinking, things got to make sense to them. They're leaders. And what did they say to me? I did a reading and the spirit said, this Aquarius said, I don't have to wear a crown. Listen, I did a reading for somebody, and that's what whoever they dealing with, whatever was going on, literally told me, I don't have to wear a crown. And that's what they said. Okay? So in other words, this person's very confident in themselves. They think what they always thinking about, how am I going to move next, right? They live to what they need, not what they want. They're very easygoing. They're not spending money like crazy. You understand? Like they save, right? They can live very comfortable, but not all luxury shit. No, they smooth selling, right? They demand respect, all right? And they love everybody. They got the love for everybody and everything, okay? But when it comes to you, Pisces, it takes a lot to deal with a Pisces. A lot. Especially when it's the air sign in a Pisces. It takes a lot. Because you're in your feeling and they're in their head. Right? So while you think this bothers me, to them it don't bother them. Because it's like they're hard for you to figure them out. And you're hard for them to figure out. Your conversation can go left quick. Because where you're at, they're not. So, it takes a minute for you and this person to, communicate. The communication is so far and crazy going. It's like scrambling eggs. It's like, oh God, did they just say that? Or did they just do that? Like when you are upset, they don't think it's nothing that bad. But it's like, put it like this. If you deal with an air sign, that person can literally say to you, it's better. To your face, like it's somebody better. And no, good and fucking well, it ain't no damn body better. But they make it seem like it's something better. Like they know that because they like people that's above them. They don't want to lean on a broke ass bitch. They want somebody that got more than them. But then what they look for is like you be thinking, damn, I thought they was going to get better than me. Right? That's what you think. But then when you look at it, you be like, well, that is far from, what I thought they was getting. It makes you wonder, it makes you think. Like this, and like it's always like a competition with you and them. Like, are we together or are we competing? What the hell it is, right? So it's like a competition. It's like you move forward, you doing good, and now they want to, let me catch up with Pisces, or let me do this, or let me outdo a Pisces. And it's bizarre. How can you be with somebody that is competing against you, right? Or want to be not on your level. They want to be better than you, right? But they need you. What the fuck? Tell me more about this musician. Then you got the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Now you got two people, like you sitting there saying, this is how I want this to be built. And then they sitting there, but you got somebody working, right? The Eight of Pentacles is when you almost complete it. You got one more pentacle to put up, right? To complete a job, right? It's something here that you're very magical. It's like you put the tools to work, and honey, you said, I'm going to send all this out today. I'm going to get this done today. And now you moving on, and now you had that one more piece of paper, or that one more application, or that whatever it is that one more thing that you're doing to complete the job. Okay? It's like you have to put your head to do the work here, because it's like you working here, you working together, but then you also dealing with somebody that's very complicated. But then you said, nah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show myself. I'm gonna prove to myself that I can do this without nobody's help. Okay? You just like you building something, and you're almost complete. Whatever it is, movement, jobs, whatever it is. Like this is something that you're doing, right? Or you may be having a business and you got people working with you, or you may be in business with somebody else. Whatever it is, you fucking making shit pop the fuck off. And it's like you put all your tools and you put everything you got into it. And you just started saying, I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna change this, I'm gonna fix this, and I'm gonna move this, I'm gonna do it. And you did it. And it's like now the doors are opening up for you, right? They're gonna open up, but you gotta, it's like Pisces, focus. The main thing is to focus, the focus. And it's all right to take a break and breathe, but focus and focus and focus and focus. Don't let nobody take you off your focus, okay? Nobody should distract you from where you are going and what you are doing, because I feel like you really using your head. It's like, I need to focus here. Let me see how things are moving, right? And I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like you're in a good place. But I also feel like you're coming into, well, I'm not even going to argue. I'm just going to let it be, because I got to focus, all right? It's like an energy now that you are saying, I'm done with this. I'm going to coexist in this situation because I got something to do, all right? And it ain't about someone else. It's about what I need to do for myself to get moving out of a situation and move forward. Like you can't put yourself in the back burner. You need to move forward. Forward, let's move on. All right? I don't care what it is you're doing, but you got to move on. All right? And you're doing it. Right? Your mind might be a little bit, it was a little bit foggy, but you seeing it. You're like, nope, I'm not going to let nobody stop me. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to get the job done. All right? And who's better than to do your job yourself? All right? But you also coming into a place where you can coexist with whatever the situation was. Right? Because don't get a Pisces mad. Because it can turn out to be real nasty. But when you can coexist and not be all in, but just coexist. Like we here, we're gonna do this, right? It's gonna work out because you're not giving somebody your energy. You're literally saying, I own this. I own me, right? All right, tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. And I feel like you got pentacles here, pentacles, and It's not like you all in your head anymore, but you got pentacles and you got wands, but you got pentacles more than anything, right? And you got the strength, which shows you that it's like you overcame something, right? You had to tame the beast, right? And that's when you can tame everything around, like definitely tame yourself. Like know how to move, know what to say without getting all crazy, right? Look at you, you're looking beautiful. And you got the infinity twice. You got it with the musician, you got it with the strength. So the middle of your card is saying, I don't know if this air sign is all over you, the thinking, figuring out the strength, all right, to move forward, to make things pop off, all right, and that's a good thing. With this, oh my God, Pisces, man, your money is going to be moving, all right, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever work you're doing, whatever you pushing forward to, like you got this. Like you said, nope, I'm waiting and it's coming because I had to stand like I am alone. But why? Because that's the way I work. Like, you handling your shit now. You got somebody thinking. Okay? But it's like the universe is giving you the coin. The Ace of Pentacles is huge. It's not little, it's huge. And it's coming straight from the skies. Like God is saying, you got this. You put the work in it, now I give it to you. God says, I help those who help themselves. Right? Do not stand in your own way. Don't let nobody stand in your way. Use your own mind. See how things is moving in front of you. All right? Don't take no shorts from nobody. All right? All right, now tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles. You got pentacles like crazy. So, it's something here that feels like you can work together, right? You got this last coin to build this whole thing, right? But then at the same time, you feel like, why do I think like I can have all my pentacles moving, but when it comes to love, it's like, oh God, I still can't get this right, right? But I can work. It's like you working with somebody here because it looked like you working a business or something here. And you working your magic, like you doing stuff on you doing a lot of work here, right? But when it comes to love, it's like, right? You can't never fix that part of you. But the universe saying, you need to start worrying about that, honey, and figure that you still got 2 cups there and start worrying about all the negative shit and think about, shit, there's still hope back there, honey. Let me turn around, get them 2 cups and put them on the table because it seems like you working here. And I don't know if you got a business with somebody or you got something with somebody, all right, here. But you the one that got all the magic. You the one that got shit popping off, right? But then you feel like, well, I don't know because it's so hard for, to get somebody to be on the same page as me. And I don't care. It's like sometimes you got to detox yourself from a person, and whether you with them or you broke up with them or whatever. Sometimes you got to have a spiritual detox because it's inside of you, and cry it out. Whatever it is that you need to do, cry it out, right? Because it's something that's inside of you that you constantly think about, right? And you can't stop thinking about it. Like, but it's okay because if you stop and you cleanse yourself, you start thinking in a positive way about whatever it is, because that's not the end of the road. You're going to meet other people. It's not the end, all right? Like, you can't make somebody be what they don't want to be with you. And you got the King of Wands. So at the end of this, like I said, if you do a cleansing, a spiritual cleansing, and like I say, some people don't even know. So I don't even know why you here, because it just irritates me, okay? But if you learn to do a cleansing to detox yourself, all right, from what no longer is serving you, you can coexist with people, right? You can coexist in the same world, But damn, are you going to force something that is not for you? Are you going to force it? Right? Are you going to force it? Because you can't force a situation. You can't keep saying what somebody did or what somebody took or, why we ain't together. Like, come on, let it go. Right? Because it's like you want something or you want it to happen or you want it this way, but you're going to get it. But you just you got this king here. Remember I said somebody might have two different people in their lives. You got the king of swords and you got the king of wands, right? You might have two different people in your life. You got somebody that it's so hard for you to get shit right, and then you got somebody that can give you all the love you want, but you think about somebody else. It's crazy, but that's the way it is. But it doesn't mean that things don't get better. It's where you are at. You need to do a deep cleansing within yourself. Deep cleansing. Okay? And I mean, some people detox their coochie. They got that too, honey. Where they sit under this hot bath with herbs and they detox they womb. I guess some people gotta detox their womb. Right? I don't know what you're doing, who you sleep with, what you're doing. I don't know. But it's somebody here that maybe need to detox their womb. All right? Cleanse themselves out. All right? So, Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else, okay? And please, for the love of the universe, everything ain't for everybody, okay? And I just want to say that, right? So, whatever fits you in the reading, take it. And what don't fit you, don't apply it to you. And if none of this fits you, then move on. All right? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.